Here we go!
Hi, what's going on, chat? Here for another episode of Are You Delusional? Today's episode is going to be geared around guys. So I know we don't have a lot of women that watch, number one, but number two, a lot of this is going to be about men and what they're looking for in a woman. Okay, so the people I want calling in today, I don't want you calling in for just any reason. I'd rather have it a little more geared. So every episode is going to be a little bit different. So one episode may just be a free-for-all. I think maybe Wednesdays we'll do a free-for-all. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'd kind of like to do a theme. So today's theme will be, you know, are you delusional in the expectations and the things you're looking for in a woman? So if you do want to join, please go to the description of this stream. You will see a Discord link. And if you scroll all the way down to all the channels, you'll see something called Weekly Call. It should allow you to just join straight in on the Weekly Call. Let me know if it does not. Let me know if it does not, because then we will change that. So yeah, just let me know. But the people I want calling in today are going to be people that are looking for, you know, more or less relationship advice. Basically, men that are wondering about, are my standards delusional? Are the things I'm looking for delusional? You know, like just to kind of get a pulse check on if you're even shooting at your batting average. If you even just to figure out if you're shooting in your league, in your range here. Okay. So that's what today's about. So please only call in if you're looking for that. Okay. So I'll give it another minute or so. We'll let some more people jump in. Let me know about the Discord link. Please do. Please let me know about this Discord link, because I don't know if it's going to work. This is my first time doing the Discord stuff. We are at the genesis of this entire series. This is a brand new series. This is something that's super fresh, super new. And if this goes well, I'm going to start doing it 3 days a week. So we'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. We'll do Are You Delusional? Have people jump in. I'm 6'3", good shape, funny, and have money. I mean, Measy, that's a good start. It's a good start. There's always more behind the curtain, though. I've seen a lot of dudes who are 6'6" chads who are alone. Can't get a woman for nothing. So join the Discord, and I will have people come in, and we will see how this goes. So I'll give this maybe another 15 seconds or so. Let me know if the Discord link does not work. It looks like Electric has his hand raised, so we'll go ahead and invite him to speak. So Electric, I will ask you to turn your camera on, so be ready for that. Please have good lighting. Please have good lighting. I've invited Electric. What is this person's name? Electric Vervit. I'm inviting you to speak. Okay. Sorry, dude. The hand was a wave. Okay. All right. Please don't jump in the weekly call if you're not looking to speak. Okay. So we'll do this P person with a squirrel. Golly, Discord is so unprofessional. Discord is so unprofessional. So P, what's his name? I don't know the rest of the person's name. I was like, wow, they got this cool little thing going on for him though. I invited P with the purple squirrel. I can't even believe I'm even saying this. Can you turn your camera for me? Purple Squirrel P, can you turn on your camera for me? I can't hear you, can't see you. We may have some serious technical difficulties. Okay, it looks like you're muted.
Okay, sorry, you said it was only guys that could join in?
Let me ask you this. Are you a woman?
Yes.
How old are you?
27.
Okay, you're okay then. Can you turn your camera on for me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
at
cool.
wizard_of_the_north threw down 20 Canadian dollars.
Just give it a minute.
All I need is a full belly, happy endings, and some peace and quiet.
Thank you so much, Wizard of the North. Appreciate that. All right. So, and then, all right. So first caller. Women are coming out the gate. I got to give some kudos to the ladies here, because yeah, I think the first episode we did, a woman jumped in. So what is your name?
My name is Brianna.
Brianna. You said you're 27. What do you do for a living, Brianna?
So currently I'm on SSDI.
Okay, what is that?
Because of
Social
my
Security?
Epilepsy.
Okay, Social Security, epilepsy, correct?
Yes, because I can't work.
Okay, understandable. Has that been the case for your entire adult life?
Yes.
Okay.
That's been. I've had epilepsy since I was 2.
Okay. Most of the time, I believe this is something you're probably born with. Okay, so 27. Have you ever been in a relationship?
I'm currently in a relationship,
Okay.
and I actually joined one of your lives before.
Okay.
And I told you that I was speaking with that I had introduced my boyfriend to your channel and that we both really love you
Oh, okay.
and your
Appreciate
video.
you. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I'll be honest. You said it was Brianna.
Brianna.
So I'm sorry. If you are in a relationship, it seems like you're happy. There's not much I can do this episode. Maybe we'll have you jump in on a later episode. But as of right now, I'm looking for people that are single, and I'm looking to see what they're looking for in a relationship. So if you don't have anything that's pertaining to that, I'm sadly going to have to bid you adieu, Brianna.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I appreciate
Bye.
you jumping in, though. Thank you so much. Bye. All right. So thank you, Brianna. All right. I'm going to invite the next person. I saw a couple other people. I know it was a little early, and we'll get the vibe of this eventually. Put some W's in the chat for Wizard of the North. All I need's a full belly, happy endings, and some peace and quiet. Hey, brother, I feel you on that. So, yeah, see, it sucks. See, but the thing is, chat, we just did an episode on EBT and food stamps, and I believe people that are like born with epilepsy that can't work and stuff like that. Whatever your name is, I don't know why it's not showing the whole name. She, her, they. Good Lord. All right, if you don't want to jump in, I'll invite somebody else. Old Greg. I'll invite you in. But people that are born with like epilepsy, it's like, what are they supposed to do? All right, we got M in here. M, can you turn your camera on, please? Can you hear me? Really got to work the kinks out. M, can you hear me? 5 more seconds. I'm going to move you back to the audience. All right, there we go. Let's see. We got R. R with the truck. R with the truck. Trying to get this a little more professional. I do like this whole waiting room thing. This is nice. All right, I'm just going to invite a few people, and whoever joins first can talk. All right, I'm inviting multiple people here. So today's episode is going to be about single people. All right, we got Drax in here. All right. Crap. Okay, we got R.
Yo.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
This is going to be an awesome time, guys.
Thanks, guys. All right, Drax is on camera. R, are you guys both single, or are you in a relationship? What's going on?
God bless you. I'm single. Single, and I'm cooking, bro.
Okay, I'm going to interview Drax. I'm going to interview Drax first. The guy with the truck. I'll get to you next, okay? All right, Drax, can you set your phone down? Is that possible?
Yeah, bro.
Okay,
Sorry
I know
about
you're
that.
cooking. Don't burn the house down.
No, I won't.
Okay. So what's your name?
My name's Garrison.
Garrison, how old are you?
I'm 33.
33. And what do you do for a living?
Right now, I work for FedEx, brother, and I'm trying to get my CDL.
Okay, trying to get your CDL, but be a truck driver?
Yes.
Okay, and how much do you make annually working with FedEx?
That's a good question. I have to see my tax notes and all that, but I do make around, I would say 75 to 80.
Okay, that's really good. Wow, FedEx is good. I heard UPS is paying really well. Okay.
So UPS is way better, man.
Yeah, okay. So you're working for FedEx. You're 33. What part of the country do you live in? What state do you live in?
New York.
New York. Okay. I can kind of tell you live in New York, just by the way you speak. And I don't know. I just Texas people and New York people really stick out. Okay, cool. So what are you looking for in a woman?
Oh, man, let me tell you what I'm looking for. Well, I'll be honest. I am a Christian, so I do want to seek a woman with the same kind of values as I do, when it comes to religion. I also look for a woman who is loyal. She holds accountability for her actions. There's just so much going on right now in the world that I just really want a solid woman, man, who wants me for me and not for what I can provide for her and just use me for my money, you know?
Well, I mean, I've told this to another guy, 75 to 80K ain't enough. It's not enough gold to dig. You ain't got enough money to dig. So, and then at 33, you realize that dating at 33 is a lot different than dating at 23. A woman will fall in love with who you are at 23. Different. At 33, you know, it's what you got. So now you kind of have to lead with what you have, what your status is, what you can provide. Because would you agree with this statement? A woman that's 23 isn't looking for the same things as a woman that's 33.
100%.
100%, right? So a woman in her 30s is looking for some stability. She's wanting to know a man that can take care of me. You know, when something needs to get fixed, he can do that. When the times get rough, he can do that. When somebody breaks in, he can do that. When you're 23, these women are they're like squirrels. They're all looking for a nut, right? They're the same thing as us. They're looking for a nut. They're just trying to get their rocks off. So at your age right now, you need to be honestly looking for a woman that's probably a little bit younger than you. What's the youngest age you would date? What's the youngest age you want to be?
Probably 26. Probably 26. The 26. Oldest maybe 38. Okay.
And what's your longest relationship?
5 years.
5 years. What happened with that?
She ghosted me.
Wait. You don't get ghosted after 5 years.
Yeah, man.
What happened?
She ghosted me, bro.
What happened?
Tell me, man.
Okay, well, talk me through it. What happened?
Oh, bro, I have no idea what happened, bro. She just ghosted me. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought we was good. I thought we was fine. But little by little, she started to ghost me. She started to text me less. And I'm just like, okay, no problem. I'm just going to live my life, continue doing what I'm doing, hit the gym. Huh?
Were you guys living together, living in the same area?
No.
Okay, well, where did she live?
It was a long-distance relationship.
Oh,
it was in New Jersey, but it was doable. It was doable.
These long-distance, how far away was she?
Yeah. Huh?
How far away was she?
She was like an hour away.
Oh, man. And she wasn't able to make the time?
No, she just stopped.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, okay. Number one, long-distance relationships, especially, dude, you're in New York. Mm-hmm. There's a gajillion people in New York. Why are you driving an hour away from some cat? There's tons of cat where you're at.
I fell in love with her, man. I fell in love with her, bro. It was love, man.
Yeah, of course it was. No, you were lost in that sauce. You were lost in that nut. That's what it was. You know, like goodness gracious. Find some cat where you're at. Shubha and I should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. Find some cat where you're at. Like, you got to find a woman that's closer to you, man. Like, you can't do an hour away in New York when there's a gajillion people there. I'd understand if you were in bumfuck Pennsylvania and you couldn't find anybody because you live in a town with 1,000 people, but you live somewhere where there's millions of people. Millions of people.
Yeah, but hear me out. This one thing I told her many times. I'm like, look, I wanted to move in with her. I did. I told her, she can move in with me. I can move in with her. We'll find an apartment, whatever. Nothing ever really worked out, man. Nothing. Yeah. She didn't want to put up the effort.
Well, dude, you can also never move in with a woman, because when you do that, you lose all the leverage. Always a woman has to move in with you. So it's your domain because you're moving into her kingdom. And so you're already at a beta level because you're moving into her crib. She's got the only play. Like when Cass and I really started taking shit serious, she moved in with me. That's what it cannot be you move in with her. Even if her crib is nice, tell her to bring her nice ass bed. Tell her to bring her nice ass couch. But she moving in with you, your name's got to be on the lease. You got to have that leverage. And because that's where a lot of guys get it fucked up, is they miss out on all the leverage. And it seems like that's where it was for you. Maybe you were the lover boy in the situation. You got with her thinking, I'll move in with you. I'll do whatever it takes. Here, let me play the violin. I'll do whatever it takes, baby, to, make it work for you. I'll move in with you. You can move in with me. You're lowering your status there. That's a beta level. You got to be like, nah, you can move in with me. And if you don't do it in the next year, I'm on to the next. Do you see how that puts her kind of up against a wall and says, oh shit, this guy's like really about his shit, or I need to figure this out? Because the reason she probably was like, I always ask this question to guys, like, why do you think she was comfortable ghosting you?
I have no idea, man. I didn't even look for validation. I just moved on.
It's because you had no leverage. And she was like, he ain't got no leverage. Nope. I got all the leverage. She had all the power, so she could be like, I'm not missing anything by ghosting this guy. Average women get celebrity. Average women get, I know. But average women get celebrity level attention. So, like, she's probably getting a ton of attention from guys in her area code. You're an hour away. I try to find somebody in your own area. So what's your dating status right now? Like, okay, actually, let me go back. So you want a woman, minimum age 27. What about height, weight, what she does, how much she makes? What are you looking for?
I'm going to be honest with you. All of that stuff to me doesn't really matter. As long as she wants me for me and who I am, I'm completely fine with that, man.
Yeah, but like I said earlier, when you're 33, a woman wanting you for who you are isn't a thing anymore. It's more of what you are, how much you make, the stability you can provide. Who you are is when you're in your 20s and you can get lost in that sauce. You can get lost in that nut. You can both be squirrels and you're lost in that nut. You're no longer young enough to be lost in that nut. You got to have something. You have to be able to provide some sort of lifestyle. So what I'd say for you is every woman is expensive, but you got to just find one in your budget. Shubin and I should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. So you need a woman that is cool with you making 75, 80K a year. And is cool with that. And maybe is cool with you going 50-50. New York's expensive. So you need to find a woman that probably makes a little bit less than you. So that's what I would say.
I want to add on to that. I want a woman who wants to grow with me. I just don't want a woman who wants to stay like idle.
Yeah, 100%. But it's not a woman's job to grow. It's a man's job.
No, of course not. But I'm saying if she wants to move up with me, I want to help her out as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, how tall are you?
I am 5'10", my friend.
Okay, 5'10". Okay, and how much do you weigh?
I weigh 185.
Okay. So you're probably in pretty good shape. You seem like a stockier guy.
I was 220. I was 220 last summer. I started going to the gym last summer in July when I ended my relationship. I was just pumping a lot of iron, man. It was good. Look.
No, good for you. Like I said, you look like you're like a thicker guy. Yeah, so where are you going right now to like meet eligible women?
Right now, I'm going to be honest. I'm actually taking the time off for myself because I want to focus on myself before I find the right girl. I want to prepare myself first for the right woman.
Okay. Hey, that's fair. I would just say for you, man, like, do you want to have kids? You want to have a family?
Yeah. 100%.
Okay, cool. The older you get, typically men can usually get women within 5 years younger and 5 years older. I always say go 5 years younger, though. So, like, as you get to be 40, you're going to start reaching single motherhood. That's what you're going to be looking for, is single moms, divorcees. Yeah. You're already creeping up. So, like, you're 33 now. 27 is probably about as young as you would go, which would be 6 years. So if I was you, I would start vetting women and dating multiple women so you can try to see who's going to actually cut the mustard. Nobody's going to be perfect. You need to bite the bullet if you want to have a family, because you don't want to be that guy that's 40 dating a 30-year-old and then having a kid with her. I mean, it's just, you could, but in reality, there's so much difference in pop culture, in the way you act. I don't know. It just, these big age gaps usually never work. It's usually 3 to 5 years, either younger or older than you. So I would just tell you, man, like Cass is 33, I'm 35, and it worked out well. But as you get older and you're 40 years old, even if you meet a chick that's 35, that's geriatric pregnancy. She's already super high risk. You might poop out one kid, maybe. So at 33, yeah, I do say the clock is not ticking as much for men. But for you, I would be definitely casually dating and vetting multiple. Like, you need to have a starting 5 and maybe even a couple bench warmers if you can in New York. And I feel like there's enough women you can. But you need to be vetting these women. You got to be vetting. Like, to think that a woman's going to fall in love with you for who you are and not what you are at 33, brother, man, you got a rude awakening, because it's all about what you've built now. A woman that's going to meet a guy that's 33 expects he's got a career. He's got a life. He's got an apartment. He's got a car. He's got a crib. He's got assets. He's got things. She's not going to meet a guy and be like, I want to build. Bitch, it better be built by now. You know what I mean? Like, you're 33. If you've been working since you're 18, 19, it better be built. There better be some sort of, at least foundation and next level. And I just need help on the roof, baby. But like, building from the ground up at 33 is a little late. It's a little late. I'll be honest. But dude, I appreciate you jumping in.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. That's why I love watching your videos, bro. You give really good advice, and I appreciate it.
Bro, I appreciate you. Shout out to you, man. What was your name again? Sorry.
My name's Garrison, buddy.
Garrison. Shout out to Garrison. Thank you, Garrison, from jumping in, man. I hope you got something out of that. I'm gonna jump to the next person. Yeah, shout out to Garrison, man. So yeah, that guy, he has some. He's got a little bit of time. He does have a little bit of time. But also in the same token, man, it's like you gotta start making some moves. Especially if you want to be married, you want to have a family. Like, man, you gotta start pushing it. At 30 years old, 33 years old, you better have something built already. So shout out to Garrison on that. Because, like, man, I'm gonna give some memberships for you guys. I'm gonna invite where did the guy with the truck go? I'm going to invite some more people. Night Sphere. I invited like 3 or 4 people. If you guys want to jump in, please join the Discord. Oh, Night Sphere. How you doing?
Hola.
Hola. Hablo inglés?
No, I speak English. I just screw with people that way.
Oh, okay. How old are you?
26.
26,
I gotta
okay.
put you on hold.
Okay.
All right, I'm here.
Okay.
Talk to my
Give me a
friends.
second. I'm gonna move you to the audience. I'll have you come in next. I don't know the name. Are you single or in a relationship?
Married.
Okay, bro. I'm looking for single people.
Sorry, I just
It's
wanted to
okay.
join.
It's okay. I'll invite him back. He said married. Looking for single people, bro. Hola. I mean, I know I speak a little bit of Spanish here once in a while, you know. Join the Discord. All right. And then Bree, if you would put the link up to join. Here, let me see if I can't do it really quick. Stream settings here. This should be the exact channel you have to join. What happened to M? Where'd he go? M, where'd you go? I've invited you 3 times now. Do you want to speak or not? That's the link right there. I've pinned it. All right, M, can you hear me?
Yeah, hello.
Oh, is it a woman?
Yes,
Oh, okay. How old are you?
I am 44, but
44,
I'm also married.
Oh, you're also okay. Well, I'm looking for single people. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Thank you. All right, let's see. Please only jump in the Discord if you're single. I'm looking for single folks, not married folks. Okay. If you're in a happy relationship, I don't know. There's not much I can do to help you. He's got some polish to him. He'll be all right. Where I'm at, guys. Please jump in the Discord if you want to call in. I've invited a few people. Let's see what we got here. He is married, looking to be single, right? If you think you're delusional, please join. I've invited multiple people at this point. All right, Admiral Kyle. Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Okay, how old are you? How old are you?
Yep. I'm 38.
38, okay. And are you single?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I'm assuming your name's Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay, and Kyle, what do you do for a living?
I write defense contracts for the U.S. Navy.
Oh, wow, okay. That sounds really fancy. Were you in the military?
Nope. I
Okay, you
landed
just
a
write-
job there as a civilian.
Okay, cool. And then how tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
5'10", and then how much do you make annually?
95,000.
Okay, so you make a pretty good bit. And then what part of the country do you live in?
I live in rural Ohio.
Rural
Like the
Ohio.
middle-
how big is the town you live
Middle
in?
of nowhere.
Oh, okay.
The town I live in is 700 people. The nearest city to me is the state capital of Columbus, which is where I work. So
Okay, good
I'm not that
lord.
far away from a big city. But
Okay, good lord. Okay, and then what's your longest relationship?
3 months.
3 months. Jesus, at 38, Kyle. Okay, tell me about your last relationship for 3 months. Tell me about it.
Well, the problem is the whole world, especially in the U.S., is very uneducated about autism spectrum disorders.
Okay.
And so the moment they find out that I'm on the spectrum, women run for the hills.
Yeah.
It's like, I was like,
I would-
there's
yeah,
nothing
see-
I can really do about it.
No, it's understandable. So if I was you, I would just make it seem like you're stupid. I wouldn't ever say you were on the autism spectrum. See, for me, like I have a little bit of the tard. I got a little bit of it. Like I'm slow. I can be funny, but I'm definitely the dumbest out of my entire friend group. Even if you have it, you seem fine to me. You seem like you can speak, you can act well, and clearly you can work well in the workforce because you do defense contracts for the Navy. So when I've seen love on the spectrum, these people can barely even operate in society. So if I was you, this is something you reveal to her after a bunch of wine after you've known her for 3 years. I would say dump that. So, because the thing is like, do you think women are attracted to weakness?
No.
That's a weakness. If I was to open up with a woman and say, here's my biggest insecurity, do you think she'd stay with me or leave me?
Leave you.
Exactly. So when you lead with that autism thing, it's like, well, I'm on the spectrum. They're like, okay, they automatically put you in a bucket to say, I don't want to fuck with you. That's exactly what they think because they see it as a form of weakness. Okay, so after this 3 months, did you tell her at the beginning of the relationship or at the end of this 3 month that you were on the spectrum?
End of it.
End of it? Okay. And then that's why she left you?
Yep.
Yeah, you should have never told her. You should have never told her.
Yeah.
Because, dude, she would never, like, you look like one of my boys that plays Xbox. I wouldn't have fucking known. I knew a guy that was super high functioning in college. I would have never known unless he told me. I would have never known. So if I was you, I would just never tell people. Unless it's visible, unless it's like something that they can tell, like, or if, like, because if you have a stutter, people can tell, oh, he got a stutter. You seem fine to me.
Yeah. I'm fine when it comes to online stuff, like talking to people online and stuff, but it's really noticeable in public because if I get in a crowd of people, then I go silent and I can't get a word out.
Yeah, dude, and dude, that happens. There's a lot of guys like that. So, in my opinion, you're more of just an introvert. Like extroverts are like, I want to be the center of attention. I want to talk to everybody. I want all eyes on me. Like, you're just introverted. So there's a lot of introverted women, especially nowadays. So just find another woman that's introverted. So was the woman that you were with at the time, was she introverted or was she extroverted?
Extroverted.
Oh, okay. Sometimes extroverts do go well, but I will say this, like a woman's biggest turnoff is a man's weakness or insecurities in any way. So if you would have brought it up like, hey, I'm autistic, but I don't give a damn, then people can't even tell. But I'm just letting you know because I actually like you. That's one thing. But if you're like, hey, I just really want to open up to you and I want to tell you that I'm autistic, that's a whole other thing. So like, how did you present it to her?
The first way you did.
Oh, okay. That you were like, hey, I'm really close to you. I want to get to know you. And like, I trust you. I just want to give you like my deepest, darkest secret. Oh, okay. I mean, think you're a woman right now and I'm you. And I'm telling you this, hey, Kyle, I just really think you're awesome. I'm really feeling close to you. I just want to tell you, I'm autistic. Does that make you wet? Does that make you want to like buck me? No, not at all. So, dude, I would say you have to avoid opening up with vulnerability to women because I've talked about this a lot, but I don't know if you've maybe not ever heard me say it, but women weaponize men's vulnerability. Have you ever heard me talk about that?
All the time.
You being autistic, even on the spectrum, even though you seem very high functioning to me, you don't seem like antisocial. You're listening, you're nodding, your body language is fine. I don't see a problem with you.
I wasn't always that way though. It took a lot of therapy and a lot of training to get myself.
But dude, you're here. So
this
is what I tell guys all the time. Now you're fucking here, dude. Like you're Kyle. You're a different Kyle.
Yep.
So now you can be this version of yourself. You don't have to hold on to the past. Like I've been arrested before, but do I consider myself a criminal every time I meet a chick? Like, hey, just to let you know, I've been to jail. I'm not bringing that shit up. I'm leaving that. Like, you don't need to know that I got a DWI when I was 21 or a weed charge when I was 19. You don't need to know that. You need to know who I am now. So these vulnerabilities need to be earned. So think about that stuff. The next chick. Okay, so let's think about this. What kind of chick are you looking for? Like, what's your ideal type?
Well, she kind of obviously introverted this time.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who doesn't like to go out and party, doesn't like to go out to clubs. People would rather stay at home and just sit together, watch movies, and make out on the couch. And
it sounds like a vibe. Type. My question to you: where are you gonna meet a chick if she doesn't like to go out? Where are you gonna meet her?
That I'm not sure.
Yeah. Hey, where are you gonna meet this chick? I want a chick that never goes outside, never does anything, doesn't talk to anybody. How are you gonna meet this woman? So, what are you doing right now to meet this woman?
Well, I go out a little bit. I mean, I go to bowling alley twice a week, go to church,
okay,
and then go to karaoke at different places around the area.
Okay, what's the population in the area you live in?
I would say with the nearest city to me being Newark, probably 60,000.
Okay, 60,000 is not bad. 60,000 is not bad. Are you on any?
Most populous county in Ohio, so.
Okay. Are you on any dating apps?
No.
No dating apps. Why not?
Because I've seen all the studies where all the women pick the top 10% of men and all that stuff, and I was like.
I mean, but you can't blame them, right?
No, I don't. And I don't have any
blame them.
Characteristics those women are looking for, so I'm not.
Which is fair.
Over 6 feet and.
Yeah, dude, you could lie. You could say you're 6 foot. You could say you make 6 figures. Like these women wear makeup. You can do a little bit of faking it till you make it. You could say, "Hey, I'm 6 foot." Here's my whole thing with, if you like, from a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for you to find someone and fall in love and be in a relationship?
Very important.
Okay, 1 out of 10.
Probably 7 or 8.
7 or 8. Okay, that's fairly important. That's I'd say that's important, but not like really important. Like paramount, really important would be like a 10. Okay, 7 or 8. If you were a fisherman and they said you can have as many reels in the water as possible to catch as many fish as you want, and you said, you know what, just give me 2. Would that be advantageous for you, or would it be advantageous for you to have as many reels in the water as possible? If you can have 10, or if you can have 20, wouldn't it be better if you had 20 reels in the water catching fish versus 2?
Absolutely. I've been on fishing trips. One of those boats where they have reels all around the boat.
That's what I'm saying.
Grab the
So
first one and catch. Yeah.
that analogy is the same for the dating market. So if you really want to meet somebody, you need to be fishing in a lot of different waters. You need to have a lot of reels. Like you need to be on Bumble. You need to be on Hinge. You need to be on Tinder. You need to be keeping going to bowling. You need to go to your church, but also see if they have a singles event. You need to go to speed dating. Maybe you need to drive to Newark every once in a while. Because for me, if it was something that's really important, like if it was a job that was really important for you, you'd be willing to go that extra mile. So many people want these relationships and they mean so much to them, but they do minimal effort. Like they're not really working to do it, you know? So like you need to be out there. You need to be trying to meet these women. You need to be doing these things. It seems like you've got your life pretty well together. You're 38. You got a good job. Maybe you do live in a rural area. But you've got a lot of things going for yourself that a lot of men don't. You make about $40,000 more than the average man in America.
Yep.
You're already doing pretty well, Kyle. Monetarily, you're doing really well. I could see a little anime nerdy girl just eating you up with the little cat ears on the headphones, just loving it. But the thing is you're not putting yourself in front of her. She doesn't even know you exist. These women don't even know you exist. Because you're not putting yourself out there. So for you, dude, you got to be out there. You got to be fishing. And then you're smart. Use AI. Fix up some of your pictures. Make your profile look good. Do some research. Figure out what you should put in your bio. Fake it till you make it. Conor McGregor talks about this. Conor McGregor, the UFC fighter, he was like, I was wearing fake Rolexes before I was wearing the real ones. You got to fake it a little bit until you get into a real relationship. You just have to, especially if it's a 7-8 for you and it's important. You got to put in more effort. So what are you doing after work? What are you doing after work? Are you coming home? What are you doing? Talk to me.
After work, I go to the gym, and then Sunday and Wednesday I go to bowling. Then Sunday and Wednesday I also go to church and choir rehearsals.
Okay.
And then Thursday and Friday nights karaoke.
Okay.
So,
are you ever meeting women out at these events?
Not really.
Okay. I would try to limit those and try to start doing things where you can meet women. If it's important to you, you've got to start trying. Anything worth having is worth working for. You think when I met Cass, it was just like, she was like, oh my God, I'm just obsessed with you. I had to work for her. I had to convince her to give me her number. I had to FaceTime her, build a bond with her. And I always say women that are hard to get are easy to keep. Women that are easy to get are hard to keep. So you just got to start putting in more effort, man. But talk to me. What's your ideal woman? How tall? What does she look like? Like, do you want a woman that's a 10? Do you like what kind of woman do you want?
Height doesn't matter. She could be 4 foot. She could be 6 foot.
Okay.
I'm not too concerned about height, but she has to be fit because I like to travel, go hiking and stuff. So she has to be able to handle 5-6 mile hikes up to waterfalls and stuff. So she's got to be in some sort of shape. But other than that, I don't really have a whole lot of preferences.
Okay.
Basically, like you say, fit, friendly, feminine.
Okay.
The whole spiel that you always say. Yeah.
Fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, and no kids. Dude, I'll be honest. At 38, like I told the last guy, you're in single mother territory. Especially if you're not like, if you don't have a lot going. Like you do have a lot going, but like unless you've got, you know, I'm making $200,000-$300,000 a year. I have women flocking towards me, but it doesn't seem like you have a lot of women barking up your tree. So it may be time to look at one of these women that maybe have, like a lot of 38-year-old women have grown kids. And their kids are out of the house. I would just keep your options open in that regard. But here's what I want you to do, Kyle. I want you to try to take some of that advice, and I want to hear back from you in like 6 months, and I want to see how things are going. And okay. I want to see, because if you're going to the gym, dude, you're going out, you're trying to meet these women, you're going on the apps, you're going out to speed dating events, singles events. Like, you need to go out in these things, and you need to fail forward. I know you don't like being out in public, and you say you kind of maybe are agoraphobic and you don't like being in big groups, but use that to your advantage and be like, hey, I hate these things. Like, go up to a woman, I hate these events. They're so awkward. That's a great icebreaker, because she's going to say, these are really awkward. I hate these things too. These are terrible. And then start a conversation. But if you don't start cold approaching, you're going to be 50 and alone. Like, everything that you want is on the other side of everything you're avoiding doing. So if you hate cold approaching, bro, you got to, like, I never got no cat without cold approaching. I've been rejected so many times, so many times. I've been rejected 5 times as many as I have been accepted. But you have to shoot your shot, and if you don't shoot your shot, you're never going to know it's not going to fall in your lap, unless you're Leo DiCaprio. Then it'll fall in your lap. You'll get a new 25-year-old every year. But dude, we're not. Like, we're regular, everyday, average guys. So, but yeah, and then there's a book I want you to. It's free on Spotify. You can listen to it. It's called "As a Man Thinketh" by James Allen. As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. This will help you kind of like rework your brain and like be able to do a soft reset. Because right now you're the Kyle that's been Kyle for 38 years. You need to get to a new sense of Kyle. This new Kyle needs to be a little bit different, because you've done the same thing for 38 years and it ain't worked. It's time to do something different. You know what I mean? I hope you got something out of that, Kyle. It was good talking to you, man.
I appreciate
Thanks for watching.
it. Yep, you too.
Of course. All right, nice. Who do we got next? I think I've talked to this person. Antonek.
Hi, it's been a while.
Hey, man, what's your name? I've talked to you before.
It's Ant, but
Ant.
Could it?
Can you turn your camera on?
Yeah, one second.
I remember you, man. I remember you.
Yeah.
Bro, where are you from?
From Washington State.
Washington State. Okay. Are you single or in a relationship?
I am a single man.
How old are you?
19.
Oh yeah, you're young, dude. You're young.
Yeah.
You in college right now?
Yeah. I'm kind of in like the transfer of like probably doing a part-time job instead of doing college.
Okay, so you're going to college and a part-time job?
Kinda.
Okay,
of, like,
bro, make it black and white. Talk to me like I'm a golden retriever. Do you go to college?
Yes.
Okay. You also work?
Not really, no. Not at this
time. Okay. So you're in college. What are you studying?
I am doing my general studies. Not doing anything specific.
Okay, general studies. What do you want to do? What's the whole point of you going to college?
Just acquire some knowledge, and hopefully it transfers into real life circumstances.
Oh, goodness gracious, man. Your teachers have misled you so bad. Hopefully go to college. Here, let me play the violin. Hopefully go to college and just get a job. You know, I hope they're just handing out 6-figure salaries. I really do. I want one. Chat, can I get a 6-figure salary? It doesn't work like that, bro.
I'm aware.
You know that.
Yes.
You know this. So what are you going to do?
It's such a weird time. Just it's 2026. Everything is weird.
Yeah, everything is weird, but money's out there. You can make a lot of money, dude.
Everything's expensive, and
it is expensive, but there's money to be made.
Yeah.
You could get into sales, dude. I made my first 6 figures cold calling people. There's money to be made. You could be knocking on doors selling solar. General studies, you're 19. I'm just giving you a hard time, dude. But at 19, I didn't know my ass from my elbow, so it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. And I changed careers completely when I was 24, so it's okay. But the thing is at your age, I knew that I wanted to be a teacher, and I became a teacher, and I hated it. And then I switched.
Yeah.
If you had it your way like Burger King, what do you want to do with your life?
Are you being for real?
Yeah, I'm for real though, my dildo. Tell me what you want to do with your life. What do you want to be? Like your dream job. What's your dream job?
If if I really am working really hard to become full-time on YouTube of what I want to do.
Okay, full-time on YouTube.
Full-time.
How long you been doing YouTube?
I started my YouTube channel back in 2021. Then I started gaining a little bit of momentum.
Like, okay, how many subscribers do you have?
94.
Good Lord, 4 years, brother, man.
I believe last time we chatted, I had like 70 something.
Brother, man. What kind of content do you create?
I do Minecraft content, and hence the profile picture.
Okay, Minecraft content. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you posting every day?
No.
Okay. How many times are you posting?
In the past month, I think I posted like 3 times.
Oh my God. Stop doing YouTube. Stop it. Okay. Because, dude, 3 times in a month, you don't want it. Dude, you know how many videos I posted last year? 500.
More than I got.
500. Yeah. I was posting one every day and sometimes twice. You got to want it more than that. And if you're going to school, I know school most of the time ain't after 5 p.m. So if you're going to go to school from 9 to 5, from 5 to 9, you need to be working on this content. You got to grind way harder. Okay. Let's switch gears here. Let's go to the relationship stuff. Yeah. What's your longest relationship?
I'm gonna say it was about half a year.
Half a year, 6 months. Okay, what happened?
It kind of thing for privacy's sake. I'm not gonna say her name, but
yeah, I don't need to know her name. I just need to know what happened.
It got busy. Wait,
what happened
between us? It didn't really work because we were at different schools.
Wait, okay, so you guys got busy? You were at different schools?
Yeah, it just didn't really work out.
Yeah, it never does. When your girlfriend goes off to a different school than you, bro, it doesn't work. It's like a pregnant woman on welfare. It doesn't work. It will not work if she's in a different school than you. It never will.
Yes.
You know, she's going to go do her thing, which I know what happens to women in college. I was in college with a lot of women. So did she break up with you or did you break up with her?
We both broke off mutually. But
no. Breakups are never mutual, brother. They're never mutual. You know, the only way it can be mutual is if you stare at each other, look at your eyes, and you go, tell me your next thought. 1, 2, 3, and you go, let's break up right now. Realistically, that's the only way a breakup can be mutual. Somebody thought about it first and then convinced the other person. Who was the one that thought about it first? Was it her or you? Be honest. It was her. Yeah, it was her. I know, brother. I've been through it too many times. I know what it is, brother. I know you're young. It's okay. I'm an unk. I just know what But do you understand when I say breakups are never mutual? Because how can you two be thinking the same exact thing at the same time? It's impossible.
Yeah, because
the probability of it is it's so minuscule. It's impossible. So she wanted to break up with you, and she convinced you that it was mutual. Wow, man, she gaslit the shit out you. Sorry for my French.
No, you're fine.
But do you agree?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So she basically convinced you that was mutual, and then y'all broke up, and then the relationship lasted 6 months. So since then, how long has it been since that relationship?
What was it, like October of 24?
24? Okay. What have you been doing since then?
Just been doing my dating? Own thing.
Okay. No. What are you looking for in a woman?
Fit, friendly, feminine, cooperative, submissive, no kids.
Fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
I explicitly put that on my profiles. But basically, I've been through more dating apps and I have fingers on both my hands.
Okay. Well, dude, that's good. Be careful when you're on these dating apps and saying stuff like fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, no kids. This is stuff that you can say with the boys, but when you put that on a dating bio, it screams red pill, and women relate that to misogyny. When you're dating these women at your age, bro, you need to seem like an ally. You need to act like a feminist, liberal feminist. Oh my God, yes, I hate what they're doing. Because as long as she's letting you beat the cheeks, we really don't care what her values are at this age. Because I mean, I don't tell guys to get married at 19 or 20. You need to go get experience. And I'm not saying you need to go buck a whole bunch of women, but I'm saying you need to go learn the game. So when you do meet a woman that you do really like, you can use that game to acquire. But right now, if you're so green, you don't have any game, you don't know the tricks of the trade, it's really tough for you. So take that stuff off your dating profile, because it's going to scream red pill. And women are already, even if she's red pill, she's probably already in a relationship because she sees men as like, oh, I want this. But I would take that off. Now, I'm not saying you need to lead like, I'm a liberal leftist, like, yay, I'm a feminist, I'm a male. Like, don't do that. But like, keep everything really laid back, chill. You seem like a nice guy. You've had like a smile on your face the whole time. You seem pretty chill.
Thank you.
So you don't seem like somebody that's hard to be around in any regard. But how many other relationships have you had besides this 6-month relationship you had with this chick?
Literally, it was only that one, and the others I've just been talked to, never went anywhere. Okay, gotcha. So are you casually dating right now, or are you going out on, I mean, you probably can't afford to go out on dates. Are you doing any casual dating? No.
No? Okay.
I'm not that kind of person.
Blame you. Okay. So you're going to school. What are your hours going to school?
They have been, well, right now they're about, I'd say about 5 hours a week. 5 hours a week. Okay. Okay. Let me ask you this. Would you say you're a very decisive person? I noticed that myself would be kind of indecisive at times.
Do you think women find indecisive men attractive?
Definitely not.
So I want you to recall back to the beginning of our conversation when I'm asking you, do you go to college? Do you work? I had to ask you about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
It was tough. It was like, squeezing the juice out of a leaf. It was very hard to get some, it was very hard to kind of get this out of you. If there's one thing I can tell you, man, women want decisive men, even at a young age. Even if you're wrong, you need to be decisive. There's so many things it seems like right now you're like, well, I mean, I don't know. And I do go to school, and it just screams, I'm not confident. If that makes sense, like you gotta have some more confidence. So the first thing I could tell you, man, is always, as a man thinketh by James Allen, but you need to hit the gym. Do you hit the gym? Doesn't look like you do.
I mean, I'm 6'2".
It doesn't matter. You could be 6'8". You could be 6'9". It doesn't. You could be 6'7". It doesn't matter, bro. I know guys that are 6'8" that have 0% game fat that I pulled way harder than they did, and I also know guys that were 5'9" that had crazy game. So this whole height thing, I'm tall, women should walk to me, brother. I'm 6'2", and I still had to work.
That doesn't even happen to me.
No, it doesn't happen. So you saying I'm 6'2", bro, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
6'2", and I still had to try. You think Cash just walked up at me and says, oh my God, you're so hot, I just want to fuck you. No, I had to work for her. So being tall, it doesn't matter, dude. Now, does it help? Yeah, you're going to have it easier than a dude who's 5'2", but I almost bet you Kevin Hart could buck more girls than you could, and he's 5'2".
Mm-hmm.
Because you know why?
Yeah.
He's got baggies. Deep baggies. So don't hold that tall thing to yourself.
No.
Do you hit the gym?
No. I do not.
Yeah.
No.
You need to hit the gym. How many hours a day do you have that's free?
I'd say a good amount.
Okay. Once again, we are no longer indecisive. When I ask a question, I need an answer. Okay. How many hours a day do you have free?
Usually about 8 hours.
8 hours. Jesus.
Yeah.
I need you to take one of those hours, and I need you to go to the gym 5 days a week. Okay? You know what that's going to do for you? Tell me what you think it's going to do for you going to the gym.
It's going to probably make
some more confidence, dude. You'll look better. You'll feel better. You'll be more decisive. Go in there and listen to some hard, like heavy metal or whatever gets you going. Build your body up, because now you're going to be 6'2", and you'll have some muscle to you. It'll build your confidence, and then guess what? Maybe you'll meet some people at the gym. Maybe you'll start to have a friend group. And then when you go out, like, dude, when I was your age, I was partying constantly. I was always in proximity to women. I had no problems being around women. Now, I had some problems getting the women. But, like, do you go out? Do you party? Do you have a friend group?
Currently, no, not really.
Okay, bro. This is the time, dude. The bonds and the friendships that you build at this age are going to be ones you hold on to for the rest of your life. If you don't have any from high school, college is that time. You're going to look back and you'll be 39 instead of 19, and you'll be just as alone. You've got to start trying, dude. You've got to start. I know it's hard. I know it sucks. But get offline a little bit and try to, meet some people. Get a friend group. What are you studying exactly? Tell me again.
It was general study.
General studies. Okay. Well, what are you interested in? Like, what's something that you're like, you know what? I would really love doing this for a living.
It's probably gonna be the most boring answer.
No, dude, go ahead. That's fine.
I've told myself many times I have no idea what I really, really want.
Okay. Well, here I got a test for you. Here's what you need to do. Get out a piece of paper and write "I am," and then write out it. Now you don't have to do it right this second, but I want you to do this eventually. Right, I am. This is something I did when I was 24 and I reinvented myself. I wrote I am and write every single adjective that comes to mind. I am, quiet. I am reserved. I am introverted. Come up with all the things that who you are, and then try to find a job. Use ChatGPT. Find a job that correlates to what you're interested in. I could see you being a programmer and making $200,000 a year and meeting a nice nerdy girl. I could see that. I got a buddy that is like almost identical to you. Super introverted. He's a little more decisive than you, but it's because I bullied him for a long time. And you're also 19. You're also 19. You're really young. So, like, dude, you have a lot of time. You got a lot of time.
I do.
You do have a lot of time. But the thing is, if you don't start hitting the gas now, you're not going to want to be as vulnerable in your 30s as you are in your 20s. Would you agree?
I would agree.
It's okay to look like an ass when you're 19 to 25. It's not okay to look like an ass when you're 30 to 35. You smell what I'm stepping in?
I do.
That's going to help you out the most. And we'll end with this. Do you have any direct questions for me before I let you go? I know that might have been a lot, but I don't mean to be rude. I'm just trying to give you the advice that if you were my little brother or somebody I really cared about, I'm trying to give you advice that I think is going to help you out the most.
I 100% agree with that.
Okay, cool.
As far as what I'm thinking of, I don't think of it. If I don't think of anything, I could just comment on one of your videos.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But here, 2026 needs the one word you need to live by right now is decisive. I want this to be a challenge for you. When someone asks you a question, I want you to answer it. And I don't want you to be like, well, yeah, I kind of go to school, but then I kind of work. No, fuck all that. Do you go to school? Yeah. I want you to start living black and white and stop living in the gray. Can you do that for me?
I can do that.
Okay, cool.
Thank
You're
you
the man.
much.
Keep it up. Call me back jump back in 6 months. We're still doing these. I want to see how you're doing. Peace.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. That'll be the last caller. How are we doing on time? Okay, 6:53. Chat. We'll end this. So I hope that you guys got something out of this. I really do. This was a great one, and we did like 3 or 4 calls. We didn't do 15 calls. We did like 3 or 4. But I'm hoping that other people can resonate with this. But chat, put a 1 in the chat if you enjoyed this. Did you guys enjoy this? I tried to do a little bit longer format. I did look at some of the comments that you guys commented and said like, Levi, talk to people a little bit longer. I want to see longer conversations. So, 6:53. Y'all want to? No, I don't want to do one more. I don't want anymore. We'll keep it at those. I'm gonna do these 3 days a week, chat. So we have multiple more days to do this. So I'll do this tomorrow, and I'll do it on Thursday. But put a 1 in the chat if you actually enjoyed this. I actually did lose some brain cells. Bree, you did. Oh my god. Came in for the last kids. Can't say I enjoyed it. Brutal. Pretty cool, but bruh. But fun. This is my attempt to do some philanthropy, some humanitarian work. This is my chance to talk to people, and I feel like what I've been doing recently is talking at people and not talking to you guys. And so I want men and women to be comfortable jumping in on here. So like, I want, because I feel like a lot of people can learn, and I have a lot of knowledge, and I want to help out a lot of people. So okay, so you guys did enjoy it. I appreciate if you stop using my lures name as a cuss. That's not my only critique. I'm sorry. So, dude, I'm sorry. Yeah. So when we do these live streams, you get a more unfiltered me. Don't be a bully, Levi. You get a more unfiltered me, because typically I'm very reserved on the videos and I try to keep it super clean. But this is like, this is more like locker room talk. Like, hey, I'm talking to you one-on-one. This is me and you, you know. So there you go. That's what I'm trying to do with these. Every time is a good plate of, maybe not the best to do every day. Headaches can be a brutal thing. These guys these young guys have made it with you in their corner. These boys need you. That's what I'm saying. See, that's my thing, is I want to help out like the younger guys, even the older guys. I try to be nice. I try to, and it's the thing that men relate to, I think, is the tough love, is the stuff that's maybe sometimes a little bit hard to hear. You know, it's not really easy to hear, but it's what you need to hear. It's something I've talked about, where women tell each other uncomfortable lies, and men tell each other uncomfortable truths. So that's kind of this whole point. Look, you want a jerk? Give his little begging guy. Yeah, it's just raw and uncut. Like, this is more the raw and uncut style. I'm sorry if I was cursing, Chad. I do apologize, but I try to keep it classy. But, you know, I'm a regular guy at the end of the day. If you guys called the hotline and like called to talk to me, bro, I'd be cursing like a sailor, man. I'm no saint, that's for sure. Loki, free. Sit. Shake. Free. Go to your place. Now the combo links are fine. Loki looks like he's enjoying the comfort. I kept saying the comfortable with being uncomfortable. Yeah, and the thing is like, if these young men and just guys in general want to meet a woman and they're not putting themselves in proximity to meet women, it's like, bro, you're gonna turn around and be 50 and still be alone. Which, you know, for some guys it's fine, but if it's important to you to meet a woman, you got to start doing some of these things, bro. You got to start. You make jokes about not being professional, but you truly are a professional. I try, man. I hope you guys aren't gassing me up. I'm just being me, man. This is the way I would talk to you guys if like we were hanging out and you were telling, and I was asking you these questions. This is just the way I would talk to you. Like I'm just trying to talk to you guys like I would talk to anybody else. And you guys are of age. You notice I ask everybody's age, because if somebody's like, I'm 17, I'm like, get off my life. But if you're of age, like I'm gonna talk to you like you're an adult. You know, it is what it is. Glad to have chatted with you, man. Of course, and and I appreciate everybody that's jumped in. So shout out to everybody that has jumped in. So I appreciate everybody that has, but you got to make it normal to be uncomfortable being cool with it. But if you guys are in the waiting room right now, I'm not taking any other calls. I'm sorry. I really am sorry, chat. So what we will be doing with this show is I will be doing it every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So Ricky, good Lord, no gas here. You cooked with straight oil. So I will be doing this again tomorrow and Thursday. I'll be putting up the thumbnails on the live. So let me pull up my screen here. So you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let's see here, and then we'll go live. So we got, are you delusional? We're doing this one right now. Tomorrow we'll do an episode, and then Thursday we'll do an episode. So we're gonna do 3 episodes a week, every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So this way, people that didn't get a chance to maybe come to the first one can come to the next one. Or I want to give you guys multiple days of a chance to at least jump in and give back. And I want to talk to you guys, and I want to help. I really do. I started this channel because I wanted to help. I don't want to just be a reaction channel. I want to help. And how can I help if I don't talk to you guys? You know what I mean? Yeah, you're doing good. I still feel like an imposter, but you aren't. Sometimes it is, man. Sometimes you feel like that. Yeah. Thursday at... Oh, did it say Thursday at 1? Is that what it said? Is that what it said, Bree? They should all say 6 p.m. Oh, well, that's wrong. Thank you for pointing that out, because I totally messed that up. So today, tomorrow, let's edit this. Can I edit this? Can I edit this? I'll have to edit this. Oh yeah, because that is totally wrong. That is totally wrong. Thank you, Bree. Bree's always Bree's on top of it. Got to start paying Bree more. But yeah, dude. I hope you guys got something on it. Does your dog have toys? He has too many toys. You guys don't understand how many toys this kid. I don't think you understand. This dude has his own dedicated webcam. Do you guys really think this kid's not spoiled? Like, seriously? You don't think he's spoiled? Be for real, chat. He's so spoiled. Like you did this on, like you did on this main channel. Started to play tag, nobody's in. Oh my god. Okay, I got one thing to leave you guys with here. Let's see if I can't find this guy. I believe he emailed it to me. Oh god, what's his name? So there's a guy that this dude right here, Stuart Gent. This dude's an absolute legend, bro. He made an entire sheet, like a one-pager, of all my quotes. You repeat it best. And these are old. Polish the old pork sword. You can make her laugh and giggle. You can make her cheeks clap and jiggle. You know, for real though, my dildo. Women are marketers, men are salesmen. Loki, stop licking your undergrundle. In there like swimwear. Run that back turbo. Got the Sonic coins knocked out of him. Chat, are you a buns or breast guy? Comparisons that life is a mirror, not a window. You smell when I'm stepping in, chat? Certified gooner. She is the Thanos of single mothers. Her knees are on life support. I was raised up so poor that I was so broke I couldn't pay attention. She's the Thanos of thoughts. When the poop hits the fan, you have got to know that you're the man. Eyes are so far apart, I feel like she can see both sides of me. Spinach is getting realigned. Shaking her turd cutter. Got your back like a chiropractor. Love is priceless. Divorce is 10 grand. Dependopotamus. Eyes are playing tag and nobody is it. Bro, he got a lot of them, bro. I was thinking about making them into an ebook and just letting you guys download them for free if you wanted them. But bro, I was like, oh my god. There's so many. There's so many. I was like, what? He has 76 quotes. This guy Stuart is a legend, bro. Her eyes are so far apart, I feel like she can see both sides of me. Oh my god. Modern women have turned into the men they've always wanted to be. This is crazy. Baby girl, you chose to crack your legs like a walnut for that man. Oh my god. Don't let every man cheese inside. Bro, this guy is a legend, bro. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Please tune in for tomorrow's episode. I'll be back on like a dirty thong tomorrow. So don't forget. And then, yeah, dude. Also, if I got paid, I would have to be professional, and nobody got time for that for real, though. My dildo, it'd be like that, Bree. It'd be like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Peace and love and crabs. Adios.